Mhm. Hello, everyone. It looks like we're online. Welcome to our future video on demand viewers. I've got a half a mug of tea. Oh, it's more like a third of a mug. And I'm sitting down to do a bit of Photoshop work. Oh, that's exactly what I titled this. Yeah, a bit of Photoshop work. Because my main task right now is I have an article here by Garnbreak1. Garnbreak1. It's all the writing's done, all the cool stuff. We've got some template stuff still lying around and template images, and I've got some beautification to do. So that's what we're going to do. It's not going to take the full hour. So we'll do a bit of this stuff, and then we'll jump into some of the more mapping side of Photoshop work. Oh, almost forgot my restream chat. I want that. Yeah, not sure how interesting it'll be. I've done something similar like this before on Twitch, and it's better than no stream. Just glad to kind of hang out as I work on this stuff. So I'm just going to set up in the background. I'm going to open up Photoshop and get some preview images ready to go. What I want here, I've skimmed through already. This article I should introduce. I pronounce it Hig Kaldur. Not sure what the official pronunciation is, but probably close enough. It's a system-neutral Dwarven fortress, meaning it's not really written for 5th edition or Pathfinder or anything in particular. It's a bunch of resources which aren't system-specific, right? You can use a battle map in any old game, and you can use certain items. There's some items here. These are system neutral in the sense that, say, we have the injection arrows, they deliver poisons and maybe healing potions. It doesn't bother providing any stats besides maybe a cost breakdown. So it's kind of written with 5th edition in mind, but you can easily convert it. And yeah, it's I've spoken with Garm. He told me this was inspired by Dwarf Fortress, a game that we both apparently love. I've put many hours into Dwarf Fortress, and I extract a lot of my fantasy dwarven flavor from it too in my personal games. I haven't given it a thorough reading. I've done a skim because I want to make some proper preview images, but yeah, we've got basically the different areas. Yeah, we'll go with area. Different areas of a big subterranean dwarven settlement with the grand staircase, the caves, full of fungi. Oh, that you can eat. Very nice. Some fantastical foliage. What do you call fungi foliage? There's a word for that. Probably just fungi. Burns like a torch. I like this. Garm's got such an imagination in his head. Crunch room. Like his fantasy stuff, I don't know where it comes from, but it's just so creative. Other points of interest. Beautiful. Ranch. Nice. What's in the ranch? Goblin runs the ranch. Chickens. And miniature gelatinous cubes. I knew there'd be something non-standard in there, especially after I read chickens. I'm like, okay, what's the catch? Yeah, and then we got some clans. I like this Blaze Forge. I think these are going to be our poster tokens for the preview image. Basically smiths and mechanists, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to give it all away, right? So you'll have to read this yourself if you want the details. It'll be up later today if everything goes well. Guy with cool helmet. I've seen this token floating around. in the media section of the website, and I'm like, yeah, I like this token. Yeah, cool tag plans. And these tokens look like some of David Wilson's work. He rather recently did a whole series of dwarves. And as you can see, they're all very distinct. Very cool stuff. Ah, and there's a little goblin by Hammer the Shark. That's Wags, the guy who keeps the oozes. I haven't seen this token before. I like that one a lot. Holidays. I'm making little mental notes, little edits I need to make. Yeah, this is another thing I noticed Garm likes to include in like his settlement articles is holidays and I guess festivals. Maybe festival is the better word. I'm I'm kind of the editor, so I go through these and I change some things, very minor changes. And the rumors, yeah. So what I was saying is I like it the way Garm includes these festival holidays and rumors. Like those two things just inject a whole bunch of life into your settlements, right? Yeah, we got true and false rumors. Lovely. And then at the bottom we'll have a little suggested battle map section. We're going to swap Troy out for Garm, obviously. This is all template stuff. But yeah, okay, so we've got a general idea of what the article is. So I'm going to grab these two. Hold up. These are WebP images, which Photoshop doesn't like. So let me switch y'all over to this Photoshop window. We'll open up something. Yeah, just a little template I've got. And in the background, I need to log into the back end of 2 Minute Tabletop, so I don't want to show too much off. Welcome to this 12 viewers we've got, though. I hope to make this reasonably interesting. Little peek behind the GM screen, so to speak. I wonder what battle map we want to use, though. I'm thinking the Dwarven Forge. What do they call it? Volcanic Forge. That would be a, that's the first one that comes to mind. Here we go. Just in another tab searching for the images I want to use, so bear with me. Hey, Autumn. Oh, Hornabbit from Twitch. Okay. I'll try and remember that, but can't promise much. I'm a little bit underslept today because, man, the wind last night was howling. I had all these crazy dreams and yeah, I feel very sleep deprived today. Almost ready to go though, so let's see. Okay, so here we are with our preview. What I might do is name these first. This is Hig Kaldur. Immediately forgotten how to pronounce it. There it is. How to spell it. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, 1 second. Right, so I have a little Instagram template here, and I have the banner. Remind me before I close this, I need to make a smaller version of it as well. I always forget that. Okay, and we'll import these. So I did catch the part in the article where it says this construct is 5 meters tall. So I'm thinking a cute little scene with, what's her name? What's this character's name? Dororica. Yeah, the megalomaniacal leader. Megalomaniacal. It's a tough one. Yeah, so she's standing in front of her creation. Maybe we won't have such a dramatic size difference just because the line art kind of looks funny when the scale's that far off. But this is big enough that she could feasibly fit inside. Lovely. Maybe this side, perhaps. I like this. This is the little preview image that's going to go on the front page of 2-Minute Tabletop. Although the whole thing needs to be bigger. We've got this preview. I use this as my baseline so that the front page of 2-Minute Tabletop looks like it's kind of consistent. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now the background map. Yeah. Let's switch back to Firefox for a bit. And head over to here. Because I'm at like 250 maps or so now. And they're kind of outgrowing the capacity I have in my head to remember them all. So it's easier sometimes if I just do a search and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this map. Cool. Because I want to feel like we could definitely use the volcanic forge. Oh, there is Dwarven Outpost. That would be fitting. Obviously, Garm's idea is much larger, but this could be like the gatehouse, kind of, to the larger settlement. Right. This was the other contender. Have I used this recently? I think I used it on Instagram. It's not really on the front page, so I wouldn't feel like I'm repeating myself if I put it here. Yeah, no, we could definitely use this one. This would be definitely a fitting backdrop. Or the other one, also very fitting, but perhaps not for a dwarven settlement, would be the Golem Forge. Yeah, this one. This map has this little smithing area with different bits and pieces of a golem. So that would be fitting. I don't think if I blew this map up to banner size, it would look very good. So yeah, and I think I like this striking red color scheme. So we'll do that. We shall use the volcanic forge, please. What time did I start? Probably 2:30. Yeah, I've been streaming 15 minutes. So today, Tuesday, is my miscellaneous tasks day, which means I don't get much drawing done. So we're just gonna do this hour of streaming and Photoshop fun before I go do some editing and publishing and social media maintenance stuff. My little search isn't pulling up the volcanic forge. What is it? It is volcanic forge. What did I call it in my file system? Never mind. I know where I can find it. Okay, here we go. Volcanic forge. It's fitting because this map was also inspired by Dwarf Fortress. It's kind of a magma chute, I think the term is. I think like this would be cool. We've got kind of a diagonal. Diagonals equal cool composition. So yeah, all I need to do is edit these colors. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, Timothy. Yeah, I'm streaming again and trying to make it a regular thing. So currently my goal is to do at least an hour of artistic work a day, and I'm going to stream that hour. But that's like an hour minimum. On different days where the main task is drawing, I'll stream for a good old 5 hours, 6 hours sometimes. But today's not going to be a big day. Today's going to be a modest day, followed by the other work I got to get done. Here. Oops. Press Shift T, and my computer started this long loading process. Thought maybe I pressed something I shouldn't have, but it's fine. Yeah, so I suppose we're up a few viewers now, so I'll explain again. Today's project is publishing one of Garmbreak's recent articles, themed around a subterranean dwarven fortress settlement. So I'm creating some preview images for that, and you'll be able to read that on 2-Minute Tabletop in short order, later today probably. Later today, Australian today, which will be, in other words, in 2 or 3 hours. Where's the layer I'm looking for? Okay. Yeah, I should sharpen these up a bit. They're not supposed to be blown up so big. What's 100%? This banner's never actually viewed at this resolution, so it's going to be a little blurry. Don't worry about it. Yeah, something like that. Our other one. Okay. this weird being upside down? I don't think so. This map was rather strictly top down, so it hasn't got like a preferred facing. But maybe this is cooler. Okay, I kind of like this. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Okay, so I said I should remember to export a smaller version too, so let's do that now. Interesting. I'm looking for my layer effects. There they are. No, it should be larger. Yeah, that's right. I was reading the little entry for these two characters. Well, one character plus suit of armor. And the beard of our mechanical dwarf swings open like a hatch. Like I'm imagining Titanfall? Is that it? That's the game I'm thinking of, right? Titanfall. Yeah, Titanfall. Like that sort of Titan. I don't like this awkward little gap, so oop. Okay, that'll do. So, man, it took half an hour already, but I was doing some reading of and introduction to for the articles, so it wasn't all just Photoshop stuff so far. But these preview images are good, so we're gonna close these for now. Oh, I wonder if I want to bring in some more banners. I can do that off camera. Let's just jump into something more interesting. Thanks. So I was thinking crab. Here's our crab. And I want to make a base crab. So this version of our crab will be, we need a name for him. Maybe the iron crab. Slate. Does this look like slate? I wish I knew my rocks. I'm going to call him Crab A for now. Yeah, Crab's come a long way since I've been sharing him on Twitch, so this is probably looks quite different now. Let's just call this Crab A. Hermie. Big crab. Yeah, well, we're going to have multiple big crabs, so it needs to be more specific than big crab. But it's a good start. And this one, I want to make an ice crab. This is kind of going to be... you'll see. So ice crab's not going to have any foliage on them. So we're going to have to get rid of that. And then ice crab's going to have more distinct shiny spots, I guess. Okay, what am I thinking? So basically we're going to do a line art edit to begin with. We're going to see if we can make a convincing version of our crab without any seaweed on his back to begin with. And then we'll try and give him a icy texture. Going to be good fun, I think. And this will be for a map variant, quote unquote map. I didn't mean actual names. I didn't communicate that very well, but I mean like titles, like what am I thinking? Like not a proper name, something you'd find in the monster manual. Crab, elemental. It's kind of going to be an elemental crab series, won't it? We'll have an ice crab, a lava crab, and definitely a rocky one. It's nice to settle in and do some scribbling. Undecided whether we'll keep the barnacles or not on the ice version. Have I saved this yet? Not yet. Yeah, yes, Senna, like that. You can name him anything you like in your own game. Mine will certainly be something ancient, like a forgotten dialect or something. Trying to strategically keep some of these lines to kind of utilize them as texturing. So we're not just getting rid of all the seaweed. Maybe I should start with some basic coloring. That would be maybe more interesting for the stream. Yeah. My phone just gave me a reminder to get up and do a bit of a stretch. So if you too have been sitting for the last half an hour like I have, now's your chance to limber up a bit. I'll be right back in 20 seconds. That'll do. Oh, Fathomless Oath Patron. I like that. Come to think of it, I have a like a demigod in my game that's a giant crab that I forgot about up until this moment. Okay, I'm going to repair some of these edges soon enough. Um, we'll get to these ones in just a second. Hmm. Autumn, we haven't published a whole lot yet this month, but my favorite one's probably the Kiryanov Archipelago, which is another article by Garm. It's themed around a collection of islands, like an island chain, an archipelago, if you will, and that it's like a seafaring adventure, right? So there's different factions of pirates and merchants and cursed undead sailors. And we got plenty of tokens and battle maps. The seafaring maps and assets, we've got so many of those. So it really lent itself well to that article. Yeah, it's grand fun. Where did that come from? Hmm. Yeah, that one video that I took down. Yeah, that I forgot to hook up my YouTube account with the music provider, so they DMCA'd me over it. Which just means I couldn't run ads, but I thought, kind of don't want to keep it around now. Got an ugly yellow sticker on it, so that one came down. Where was I? These need to be tidied up. Let's just do that. They're very exclusive, yeah. I'm thinking this video might also become deleted video. Like I want to maintain a certain standard for videos that I keep around on the YouTube channel. Like artistic streams, whereas this one will be half Photoshop busy work, you know? I'll think about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, an island hopping West Marches game? That's like my favorite kind. because islands, you get to make them very kind of insulated. Like, two islands can be completely different because they're separated by all that ocean. Okay, so this works. I'm going to introduce some line art to his back. And very shortly, I'll get rid of this seaweed as well. Very, very simple stuff. Don't want to go overboard. We've got to have boulders somewhere in our expanded asset pack list. Maybe I'll find some and, you know, there's a very nice boulder in the trap assets. Dungeon trap assets. Yeah. I think that's probably enough as is. All right, so I wonder if ice crab. Yeah, we'll keep camouflage form for his variants as well. We might ditch the mollusks in the variants because, or we might just do some fun color schemes. Just thinking through it as I go. Got all these layers around his edge that need to be edited. I'll make a change. Hopefully that's the last one. No, I suppose we'll do the same thing here. Get it done kind of early. He looks quite different, doesn't he? Let's do a comparison. Hmm. Okay, have we succeeded? Yeah. Maybe this, what to call that? This pockmarked bit. Maybe we can smooth that over if he's going to be an ice crab. But we'll decide when we get to his ice stuff. Let's move over to this side now, which might be a bit more involved. A lot of seaweed I'm seeing. Uh-huh. So this, well, I had a bit of an aha moment with my layers, which are hidden to you all behind the stream chat. So it doesn't really benefit you if I talk about them, but yeah, we've got multiple line art layers for this crab, and I have to be thoughtful about which ones I edit. I had a little bit of a, I can use this mask instead of this mask, and that'll make things easier. Yeah, I think we've done the outline. Cool. Now we'll zoom in and make sense of this mess. Maybe it'll be easier if I turn off the barnacles. Well, then I might accidentally erase them. So let's just start by tidying up the barnacles and go from there. The sand too. I'll start with the sand, which will soon enough become ice. Geometry's a little confusing. Okay, we'll keep with this line, turn it into a sand border. Act. Kind of do that as a rule rather than an exception. Mm-hmm. Now the barnacles. Okay, before the end of the stream, we'll give him a nice coat of icy paint. I'm looking forward to that step. I'm going to give him a quick coat of icy paint, so it might not look too great off the bat. But we'll work on it, and it's going to depend heavily on like a layer of sheen that we're going to give him. And with this variant, I'm thinking we'll make an ice crab, a glass crab, maybe like an obsidian crab. A couple of different shiny surfaces anyway. We'll of course have basic crab too, which will have the seaweed on him. You know, this crab's basic crab. We're just thinking about fantastical variants. Okay, barnacles looking good. Line art, no. Ah, interesting. Ah, all this guy's line art are in this layer. I understand. Trying to make sense of the decisions I made a few days ago. I'll keep that. There's some chaotic line art I did. Ooh, tree bark crabs, that would be cool. I wonder if I could pull that off with kind of this texture though. Maybe. A fourth season crab? I don't know if this guy will have seasonal variants. Obviously, this will be kind of wintry in theme. But thinking of a summer crab, I guess depends how loosely you want to speak. Like the magma crab variant is inevitable, and that's kind of summery. Then base crab is kind of autumn-y. Springtime crab? Not sure. We're just doing color schemes basically. We're making the shiny Pokemon versions. All right, we've got some more foliage to do, obviously, but I'm going to zoom out. I want to give him a rather temporary ice color scheme. So let's see what we can do with the layers we've got. I have to be thoughtful about this. We'll come back to the claw. And this will kind of be secondary sheen. And we're going to come in and give him some crisp highlights as well later on. But this will do most of the work for now. Well, get rid of that for now. Come back to that. Going for like that blue glacial ice. Maybe we could utilize this as a cheap kind of frost effect. Just temporarily. Nah, because it's kind of doubling up as a... maybe. It's not quite so dominant. I think this will be kind of a sea ice color, and then his main body might be a little more neutral. So the saturation will come out in his creases. Yeah, Pierre, that's the highlights I have in mind. It's not going to be a today job. We're just giving him a very quick and dirty paint job for now. Going to be kind of bright, saturated shadows because light is filtering through to the other side. And his eyeballs, what color should they be? Don't know about yellow, maybe an orange. Maybe they should be ice as well. Yeah, I'm feeling like orange today. Might change. This muscly stuff, I wonder what this would be. Like, could go for like a magical energy. Good question. Maybe we'll go... Where am I? I'm in the wrong layer. Yeah, like a frosty blue. Just like different kind of color than his exoskeleton, but still same color scheme. And then these barnacles might turn into little stones that are lodged in his back. Little pebbles. Yeah. Sand, obviously. Change that to snow. There's my alarm to tell me it's time to do my studies. But we're just about finished with this color scheme, so let's just keep going a second. Yeah, and his claw. I wonder, that's probably just like very thin ice. Something like that. Yeah, it's a good start. Nice and distinct, right? Just paging between these two versions. Yeah, it's a good start. So what we'll do when I sit down with this variant next time is this temporary kind of highlight will reduce to kind of a mid-tone, and then we'll do some sharp highlights, like ice. Kind of along the lines of what Rudyful does regularly with her map variants. Let's see if I have one handy. Yeah, like this. Yeah, so I like these gradients too. We'll mix in some of those. Yeah, decisive gradient. So this kind of mid highlight here is what this highlight will become. And then we'll add on these really sharp white highlights around the edges strategically. It's gonna be cool. That much is certain. And his eyeball color, I wonder what we should do with that. Maybe just white. Yeah. Leave it white for now. Cool. I'll hit save. Here's our base map as well. Really happy with how he's coming along. Well, he's basically done. I just need to export him. So, yeah, happy with the progress we made today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow to do Wednesday stuff, which means a lot more drawing than we got done today. We'll have much more time for it tomorrow. Okay, and yeah, look forward to the article, the Keeg Kaldur article that's coming out in a few hours' time. That's what this is for. That'll be out on the 2 Minute Tabletop homepage. And in the coming weeks, we'll also have the crap coming out. Cool, yeah, thanks again. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll be back tomorrow.